Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Whoa, look at this place. Whoa, look at this cave. I gotta stop going into caves. Oh, I run into something, but I can't see what it is. Oh my god, I finally did it. I found a jungle temple. I'm back at Wisteria. Oh no. Wait, is this a mangrove? Frog. They're so derpy. Oh, it's just here. This is so cool. Uh-oh. Wow, this chest only had a single golden apple. It does work. I killed him. Wow, that was easy. Oh! Is he dead? Oh no, the iron golem. Well, this is it. The final episode of the series. Okay, technically there's one more finale episode coming up, but I'll talk about that at the end of the episode. But not counting that, this is the last episode of the series. I can't believe this series went on for as long as it did, and that we actually were able to commit to playing through every version of Minecraft from Alpha 1.1.0 all the way through to release 1.21. This is something I've attempted quite a few times myself over my 13 years of playing Minecraft, but I'd never been able to finish any of my worlds. I guess doing it with your mates makes it a bit easier, huh? If I've timed this video right, which hopefully I have, then this final episode should be coming out on Christmas Day. Yep, my present to all of you is the finale of this series. So Merry Christmas, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day, even if you don't celebrate Christmas yourself. Anyway, we've got some Minecraft to play. First, and almost last, we've got release 1.20. I was originally going to have 1.20 and 1.21 be separate episodes, but then I realized that all I did in 1.20 was build, and holy shit, I did a lot of building. So here I am just talking about it instead. Before I even got started building though, turns out there's a rather large mushroom island quite close to us, which is really cool. Just a shame that I'd completely forget to actually do anything with this place. There was also like 4 or 5 ocean temples in the surrounding area, which is just crazy. Think about all the sponge we could have gotten. After that slight detour, I did finally get to building. The first thing I got to work on was actually my house. I don't remember if I've said this before, but if you didn't know, my new house is actually based on the large house upgrade from Stardew Valley, with some creative liberties here and there. In the last episode, I finished the structure of the house, but there's still quite a bit missing. One of the things I didn't do was the lighting around the house, which in my building world, I decided on these hanging lanterns, as something I wanted to do with this house was to try and not use any torches where reasonably possible, and I think lanterns just look a whole lot prettier. The flooring in my house was another thing I didn't entirely finish, and most notably, the kitchen floor is just completely absent. I want to do a classic checkerboard pattern, similar to my Stardew Valley house, but terracotta white is actually tan, which meant for the first time ever, I'd have to actually use concrete. Honestly, this process isn't as bad as I thought it would be, but I'd hate to make any builds that use a lot of concrete. I'm aware that there are machines that you can make to automate this process, but that's still a lot of work. Anyway, kitchen floor done. Looking good. I decided that my next build for today would be a new nether portal. While we do have this one inside the wall, it's kind of far away from my house and its main purpose is a quick access route over the nether roof back to Wisteria. But I still need a way to access the regular nether and the bypass system, so a new portal is needed. The design I started to go with is actually one I made a few years ago on another survival server I played on with a bunch of other guys. And it's a design I really like, so much so that I've replicated it quite a few times now. And of course, this server won't be an exception. Since the portal frame requires red nether brick, I needed quite a bit of nether wart, which I don't have. So I had to turn what will eventually be my garden room in my house into a temporary nether wart farm. Sorry birds. A bit of patience and a lot of time later, the frame was finally done and I could light up the portal for the first time. I'll have to move the portal in the nether to be able to link it with the rest of the bypass, but that's for another day. Something extra I wanted to do with this portal was add some netherrack around the outside of it to make it look like the nether was leaking out, so to speak. While I do like how this looks, it unfortunately doesn't look all that great on a map and makes the area look more like a football on the map rather than a nether portal. Oh well. Later I also placed some soul sand and that red soil stuff around the portal to give it a little extra depth. Before the end of this recording session, I decided to start work on the first set of paths around the area. I settled on a mix of cobblestone and gravel for the paths, and I would later add in mossy cobblestone to fit in with the jungle environment. I wanted the paths to have a natural curve and to try and not have a boxy look to the path by avoiding right angles where I could, and I think it turned out really well. Next session, things are already looking heaps different. I decided to work on the rest of the house off camera so I could focus on the builds I wanted to build around it. And I am so happy with how the house turned out. Underneath the house, I finally got around to building a proper storage room. No item frames yet denoting what's in what chest, but I'll get there. It feels so good to finally have all my items sorted and to not have all those chests on the veranda anymore. My bedroom also got a big makeover, with the most notable thing definitely being the trophy wall, which you also would have seen behind me up here slowly filling up over the last few episodes. I also brought over the collectibles I had in my hidden room back at Wisteria so I could display them properly here as well. The kitchen is also completely finished now, and while I was doing all of this building, I found a zombie villager and cured him, so he's just chilling here now. The indoor garden room is finally finished. I filled it with a variety of plants and flowers, and I made sure to include a lot of my favorites as well. This is also the birds room and where they'll be hanging out from now on.
Hello, Jabana room.
For the last of the downstairs rooms, I decided to make it into a lounge room of sorts. Yes, the TV isn't actually functional, but at least the jukebox is. Kinda wish I had some more music discs though, but oh well. And the final room of the house, the attic. This is where I decided to put the enchantment table as well as a bunch of other crafting stations. Unfortunately, the actual enchantment area isn't finished yet, but that's something I'll get to later. Outside of the house, I'd also done some work off camera. As well as adding that mossy cobble into the path, I also put jungle fences around the path and some cobblestone wall lampposts to brighten up the area. While I was doing this, I also found a bunch of skeleton horses and I plan to make a stable for these guys. A wandering trader also left his llamas at my house. Again. So they live here on the veranda now. Okay. I know I've been doing a bunch of yapping, so let's get back to building. While looking at reference images for the house, I came across this image and made a discovery. The stable you can make in Stardew Valley perfectly lines up with the roof of your house. So why don't I do the exact same thing? Then I can bring my horse from Wisteria over to the new place. After a few iterations, I landed on this final design. I think it looks really nice and it fits in with the rest of the house really well. Since I was already in a horse stable building mood, the next logical build I'd work on is of course the Hell Barn. Ooh, spooky. If only it was Halloween. Anyway, the Skelly horses now have a place to stay. Hooray! More path construction. While this wasn't the final build I had planned for 1.20, it ended up being the final build I had time for. But even then I didn't even get it finished in time. Something I've always wanted to do, but just never did because of the effort it requires, is to build a giant wool farm with every type of dyed sheep in Minecraft. I thought this would be a relatively simple build. Make a circle, divide it roughly into even sections, get sheep, dye them, win. But no. And I realized this is in the wrong spot because I'm an idiot. This build would take me 2 days just to get here. I didn't even completely finish it by the time we updated to 1.21. I have dubbed this build the 10th circle of hell because I was in hell just trying to build the damn thing. Anyway, we're up to 1.21 now, which means it's time to do something other than building. Yippee! I've hit record because now... Nope. Oh, I have to select trial chamber map specifically. There we go. Oh god. Where would this trial explorer... I'm just trying to figure out. So I'm in the bottom right hand corner of this map. So it's north? Also, have you had a good look at this? Have you had a good look at this path?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
What did I miss?
Nothing. There's nothing you missed. I just want you to take a really good look at it. I want you to stand right here and just look in that direction, but like at the path.
Is this it? The random outcrop of gravel?
You notice the random outcrop of gravel, but not what it was attached to. Let me play you a hint.
Just a... I hate you.
I put that there weeks ago and I've been waiting for you to notice.
What was it? This one?
No, it's this gravel here.
Oh,
Here's
god
the eye.
damn it.
Here's the backpack. I thought that this gravel would be really obvious. All right, put the shit in my offhand. Let's go. It's obviously north, right? But like we also don't know how far west it is. Oh wait, it's north. All right, it's not that far west. I just noticed that my like white icon was moving, so it might not be that far from us. It's actually right here. It is not that far from us at all. It's basically around the corner from us. Wow. Of course it's right here. Me. I'm gonna dig a little bit further because I don't want to dig into the ocean. How far down do trial chambers spawn? Alright, we're at deep slate. Oh, no way. Okay, well, there's a cave here. I say we go exploring a little bit, maybe. Oh, there's no cave. Never mind.
Oh.
Did you find it? Did you find it?
I found a brick.
Well, that's a good...
brick.
Yep, there you go.
Tough brick.
When do I get it? Yay! Just dig into the wall. There you go. Oh, they're cave spiders. And because we're on hard now, they will poison us. I'm guessing we can't, like, cover these up.
I think we ought to clear the spawns and then give us loot. I might be wrong.
I don't actually know.
Oh, yeah, it did. It trial keys.
Let me explain. So, when you defeat, like, all the enemies for one of these trial spawners, you get a trial key, which you use on this thing. See how it's orange instead of blue? See? That's, like, kind of the normal loot. But, there's a potion you can get just as a random drop from enemies in, like, the trial chambers. So, when you drink it, right, this potion, it makes the trial chamber harder, and you have a chance of getting, like, a master key, and that's what you use on the blue vault up there. Oh, I got the wind stuff. Oh, I got more wind stuff. I got some poison arrows. I've got, like, jack shit. Oh, more poison spiders. Yo, I got some keys. Alright, so there's got to be a loot thing. Oh, this is just a door that goes to a dead end. I love getting poisoned. Oh, bricks. Oh, there's another of the main vault things. There's a parkour challenge. Is that silverfish? No. Oh, I found the new wind enemy. Oh, I got a breeze rod. I think, honestly, we kind of save everything. Like all the keys and whatnot. And we just go through at the end. I love poison arrows. Oh, I see diamonds. Yo, I got diamonds.
Is that diamond chestplate?
It is. You got another one of the ominous potions.
Isn't that what we drink to... I
don't know. I know it's a potion that you drink to make it, like, harder, and that's how you get the, Surely there's got to be more, right? This will be really disappointing if this is it. Oh, I found a staircase. It's just a chest with some emeralds, some arrows, and a bow. That is awesome. Drink the omen potion. I want to see what it does.
Oh,
yep. Yep, that works.
Okay. Ooh, funky keys.
Ooh. There's a vault down here. Oh. Okay, this feels really deliberate. I want to see what you get. Revolting.
Oh, it's a template, an emeralds, an arrow. That's it.
Wow. Okay. Can
Wait,
I?
you can use that. Use that.
I was gonna say I'll do the key.
You can open it too.
I hope I get the head.
Oh, I really want it. Fine, I'll be a man of my word.
Yay. You know, I wouldn't exactly call myself a lucky person, but the heavy core only has a 7.5% chance of dropping from an ominous vault, and I got it on my first try, so I'm gonna count my lucky stars on this one and quit while I'm ahead for this chamber. During our trial chamber adventure, I'd also end up finding some of the new music discs. Unfortunately, it wasn't creator, as well as getting my first ever armor trim, which is pretty neat. Honestly, trial chambers are pretty fun, and I think they're a great addition to Minecraft. And to properly commemorate this, I placed an ominous key on the trophy wall as the final trophy of the series, and I feel like this one is quite fitting. We did actually go to another trial chamber after this, and I found some of the new enchanted books, another new armor trim, and the 2 creator music discs, so I now have all of the trial chamber discs. And that's really it for 1.21. After coming back from the second trial chamber, I bred a heap of sheep to fill out the wool farm, we listened to creator, I planted some flowers and placed down some new beehives, and then I let Aberrant try out my new mace on me. You can have all my experience levels, all 29 of them. This was meant to be the last week of the server, but we'd all agreed that we'd do the final server tour together when everyone was available. So after sorting out dates, the server ended up staying up for nearly another month. I used the time to do even more building, and I did plan to record a short weekly update every week to show what I'd done, and I did do that for the first week, but I kind of forgot to do that for the other weeks. And you know what? While I could walk you through what I'd built again like I did with the house, I think I'll actually save it all for the server tour in a few weeks. I did record myself, however, exploring my first ever bastion, which was pretty neat. We also brought another wither since I needed a nether star for a build I was working on. Before the server went offline for, technically, the last time, at least until we come back to do the server tour later, I managed to record the final few minutes of the server before it turned off at midnight that night. It has always been a goal, a dream even, before I even created my YouTube channel nearly 9 years ago, to have my own survival Minecraft series, and now I have finally done it. I think if I was able to show this series to Kid Me, he would be pretty proud of what I have managed to create. While this wasn't the most viewed or popular series, that was never the point. I created this series for me, because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and the fact that it got any views at all, and there are people out there who have not only watched it, but also enjoyed the series is just insane to me. So I wanted to thank all of you for watching this series, even if it was only for a few minutes of a single episode. Your support motivated me to keep going, even when I considered scrapping this series entirely. I hope I was able to create a series that you could enjoy, and that you'll stick around for whatever it is I make in the future, even if it's not Minecraft. Until then though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
This looks beautiful. My game crashed.
Awesome. Oh yeah,
It's still going! Why did I just die?
Someone just stole your window, bro.
I can see it catching fire!
I love when you're in a minecart just...
Coming in for another
Get him!
attack.
Whoa! I think Matt got the final hit. Get him! Yes!
No, stop! I'm gonna die.
Oh,
My sword!
get his ass! Oh, go to bed. I found an end ship. Time for some deals and business.
One shrewd buck.
Nah, I got him. Alright, I'm satisfied with my work. Let's go. I killed him. Wow, that was easy.